readings. So I didn't really have an extensive list. So it's going to be fairly short. I don't think I'm going to be on here for too long. I'm going to do the three ladies and then I'm going to hop off and do a general love read. So yeah, I like to pray over this live. May there be no interferences. I ask that all messages be from straight from source, the Most High God, the Holy Spirit. May this be a divine energy that brings clarity and peace to those that have submitted a question. I also ask that the divine spirit, the angels of all four corners, the high council divinely cover and protect me, this reading, and all those that have purchased the reading. Those that are meant to receive a message, maybe through someone else's reading. Um, I pray that you also receive your peace and clarity and that you hear spirit clear. All right, so first person on the list is Monica. Okay. All right, Miss Monica, what is your question? The question was, what do you need to know right now? What does Monica's spiritual team need her to know? God, what do you want Monica to know? I messed up my Emperor card, like, really bad. I told him up, okay? He is messed up. What do you want? What is it that you want Monica to know at this time? What do you want Monica to know, Spirit? What do you want Monica to know? And I thank you, ladies, for your donations. I appreciate those of you that donated. Thank you. What do you want Monica to know at this time? What is the message, guys, that you want Monica to know? Okay. All right. So you have the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, Four of Water in this deck, the Star, the Page of Water, which is the Page of Cups, and the Five of Earth, which is the Five of Pentacles. All right. So there's something to look forward to and to be optimistic about, and Spirit is saying to be positive, okay? Because there's some things that are coming in long-term, some long-term goals and plans, and Spirit is saying you're on the right track. You might not feel like it. You have two fours here, the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So you might be feeling imbalanced in the areas of your emotions, in the areas of your finances, or feel like something is lacking. Um, you may feel like there's not, it's like you might only be you might be only seeing what's centered in front of you, and you're not able to see the bigger picture, the full plan, the path within itself. You're only able to see a fragment of what's really going on. So there's new energies that are coming in, and I feel like Spirit is saying that you need to pay attention to your psychic awareness right now, rather than being too earthbound. So it may not be a lot of movement or a lot going on emotionally. Like you might want something exciting to happen and it may not be right now. Spirit is saying that if you're being too careful or too cautious about things out of fear or from a place of lack, Spirit is saying that that needs balance. Balance this energy out, because with the Star being here, it trumps all of this energy of worry and discontentment and maybe fear surrounding like your material world or your finances or something that you want to ground and fertilize, something that you're watering and trying to nurture and bring to life, because you have two, actually you have three. No, the Star is Aquarius energy, so that's actually air. So you have two water energies and you have two pentacles or two earth energies. So I feel like this watering is pouring into what you want in the physical, which makes sense with the Star card. She's pouring into like earth, the ground. So it's like something that you wish and you desire to blossom, to grow. Okay, it might take time. Pentacles take time to grow. It requires patience. It does require nurturing, but Spirit is saying you're on the right track. You just have to be patient with the process. There is going to be some type of positive outcome. Spirit wants you to remain positive and optimistic. continue to put your focus towards where you are, but also be optimistic about what the future holds, because things are going to happen in its divine time and in alignment. And there's something with the number 4 because you have it twice with the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. All right, so Monica, let's see. And let me see. The bottom card was the King of Swords. So this could have something to do with a masculine energy or a male in your life. All right. And it's 5:05 where I'm at, so 55 could be a significant number for you as well. Your second question is any advice in regards to your relationship with this specific person in your life. Divine Spirit, what advice do you have for her in regards to her relationship with this man in question? What is the advice that you have for her? What is your advice? What is your advice that you have for her? Yeah. That King of Swords energy could be your person. So either your person is someone that is very, I feel like this is someone that operates more from his intellect. He doesn't have to be an air sign man, but he's very logical. But I feel like this is someone that you can trust, you can lean upon to give you like an honest truth. Someone that is going to act in integrity. But they are someone that does balance their mind and their emotions. So they're not completely just a mind-driven person, but they do prefer to operate from their intellect. But they have the water energy here, which is the Knight of Water, Knight of Cups. So the advice from this, because I feel like Spirit is saying that you both need to possibly balance out your emotions when it comes to this connection. There's a lot of emotions here between the two of you, and I feel like, again, your person, as a king, he's more comfortable, more stable, maybe feels more grounded and stable operating in their mental plane than in their emotional plane, because the Knight is a little more immature. So this person emotionally may not be as evolved or as mature as they are mentally mature. So you have the Two of Pentacles. There's something with balance that needs to take place between the two of you. There's a lot going on. Spirit saying you guys need to be more lighthearted, a little more playful. It could be a little like a lot of seriousness, and it could have something to do with putting something, grounding an energy, something with an investment. It could be a decision or choice about how to move forward or how to what to invest in next in this connection. And Spirit is saying what you guys need to do is balance out your emotions and be more lighthearted, be more playful in the connection. Greetings. So you have the Hermit. So you guys could be taking some time out for yourselves. The Spirit is saying take some time out for yourself and meditate and just reflect on things within this connection or away from this connection, because it could be a time where you need to discover some things about self, because there's a lot of emotions here. You guys need to balance out your emotions. There is some type of movement that is coming. Like this person could put a little more effort into the connection as far as like being more emotionally attentive. So it seems like someone is contemplating about, like, there's a lot going on. I'm trying to ground myself. I feel like this is the feeling that someone has, either you or your person has this energy where you guys are trying to make sense of your emotions and like what to do with all of this. So definitely need to ground your energies. Bring your emotions into balance. Maybe someone's a little overly emotional right now, and there's a need to unplug maybe a little bit at times, or when you're not together, kind of take your focus off of this connection a little bit and go within self and check in with self. I feel like Spirit is saying. But I'm not seeing anything wrong going on in the connection. It just seems like there's a need for balance within selves, like both of you individually. And your person may be trying to balance out their mind and their heart, because I feel like your person operates more so in their mind, and that could just be, you know, masculine energy within itself, but that's what I'm getting for now. So I hope that makes sense, because that was like this weird energy. Like I felt it and it was making me feel like confused and conflicted. Like, wait a minute. But I feel like that's what I was picking up. So I hope that helps you. I hope that leads you in the right direction, gives you the clarity that you need and how to handle the situation accordingly. But of course, you can always check in with spirit, to give you further insight and how to move and how to go forth. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Monica. Now I'm going to move on to Miss Yaminah. All right, Yaminah, what action should you take in love? Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, I thank you for your insight and your guidance. I ask, what action should Yaminah take towards love? What action should she take? What is the insight and guidance that you have for her that will be of her highest good and highest will? Highest good and highest will for Yaminah when it comes to her love life. The Ace of Cups. So be receptive to love. Be receptive to receive unconditional love. So I also feel like Spirit wants you to focus on your spiritual growth right now. The more energy you put towards yourself and your healing, the more clarity you're going to have about your love life and what's the right direction for you to take, what feels right, what's of your highest good, who's of your highest good. But I feel like Spirit wants you to work on being receptive to love. What action should she take? Yeah, this King of Swords, he keeps coming out, King of Air. So this could actually be, I'm going to clarify that, but this could be somebody coming in. Someone that is, very professional, has a, very prestigious, I feel, could be very smart, very intellectual, someone that speaks their mind, speaks their truth, they're confident in themselves. This is someone that is emotionally and mentally grounded and stable or mature. But let's see, because this could be an energy that Spirit wants you to walk in. So let's see. The Eight of Swords, yeah. Spirit wants you to get to a place where you're confident in yourself mentally, in your choices and your decisions. Be balanced in your emotions. Be balanced in your mind. Not be in a place of lack of trust within yourself, lack of trust within your movements, afraid to move forward, afraid to take action. Feeling like you're stuck. So Spirit is really wanting you to stand on your beliefs. So one thing that Spirit could be saying, the move that you should take, only go towards the things that are in alignment with the truth of who you are, your morals, a place of integrity. Seven of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying there might be a temporary pause and there may not be a lot going on externally, because you don't have any Wands energy with the exception of the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but there's not a lot of movement physically. It's more of internal things, more in the spiritual, mental plane, emotional plane, not a lot going on physically. So it's the things in the physical realm right now are still growing, they're still happening, they're still taking root. So there's no need to worry. The card says unnecessary worry, seeds well planted. So whatever it is that you desire or you've been wanting to invest in or manifest, what Spirit is saying with this is that you got to have patience with the process, because it is manifesting, things are growing, and it's a time of rest with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is saying, Spirit is saying to take time out for yourself. Take a mental rest, take a mental vacation. So maybe spending more time meditating, spending more time in prayer, seeking mental clarity, working on your heart chakra. You have a lot of swords energy. So it's something with the mind. And even the Justice card is air element. It's Libra energy. So you have a lot of air. Okay, a lot of air energy. So there's a lot going on in the mental plane. And I feel like Spirit think you got to take a rest. There's no need to worry. There's no need to stress. So right now it's like this is the time more so to focus on what's going on internally, so that you get familiar with of your highest good, so that you're making choices and decisions with your heart that are in alignment with you, and being able to discern who and what is for your highest good, who aligns with your truth. So that's what I get from that. And it's something maybe with the number 8, because you have it twice. The Justice card in this deck is 8 rather than the Strength card, which is interesting. And you have the 8 of Swords with the 8 of Air. So 8 could be a significant number for you. Okay. So that was your reading. Ooh. I done broke my pen. Yeah, I think I did. Last but not least is Benita. We're at 15. Okay, Benita, long time no speak. I hope all is well with you. Let's see what's going on here. What is your question? Your question is, any messages that want to come through? It's okay. Let's see. What messages want to come through for you? What divine messages that the Most High, Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, angels and ancestors and high council that lovingly guides and assists Benita, that has her best will and intentions? What wants to come through for her? And I block out any energies, any malevolent forces and energies. What wants to come through? I gotta be careful with that question. What wants to come through? Because a lot of shit wanted to come through, right? But we don't know where it's coming from. So may it only come from the Most High, the Divine, the Holy Spirit, High Council. What wants to come through for Benita? What is it? What is the message? Lots of cards want to come out. Why is he... This is interesting. You got the King and the Queen of Air, which is the King and Queen of Swords, but he keeps coming out. Okay. 10 of Swords, 10 of Air, 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands, 4 of Water, 4 of Cups. Okay. So there's some type of victory that is coming in for you. It could be after a tough time, because this is an ending of a difficult situation, difficult time. Spirit is saying to expect things to get better. So there's something that you've ended or you're about to end or that's closing out. Could be a mindset. The King and Queen of Swords could definitely represent your mental progression, because the King of Swords, any of the kings in the deck represent the mastering of their suit. So you've mastered something on a mental level. So you've leveled up. But I also feel like it's a balance between your feminine and masculine energy when it comes to your thought process, how you process information. There's still a level of femininity and receptivity in that masculine side of things and how you perceive it. There's a healthy balance. But if there's something difficult or challenging that you've been dealing with, or you've been kind of feeling a sense of lack emotionally, not really feeling fulfilled or content where you're at, Spirit is saying to be open to the possibilities. Maybe you're not able to see this shift or this change coming your way, but there's a level up. You've overcome something. So like the 6 of Wands comes right after the 5 of Wands. So that battle, that conflict, like this is mastering that, coming out of it, having victory over those challenges. So it could even be something mentally that you've been stressed out about, or just a past situation that Spirit is saying you'll laugh about it later. You're going to find humor in the situation. It's like something about your energy, like you might go through things, but you don't let it really push you off of your path. You keep moving, you keep going. You have a vision for what's to come. I feel like deep down inside, you know that things are about to get better. So if you look at, she's looking at a crystal ball, she's looking at this horse. It's like she can foresee her own victory, her own overcoming something. If this is about another person, there could be some victory over an adversity between you and another individual. King of Water. Yeah, this is someone maybe that you care about. This is someone maybe that the relationship emotionally hasn't been the best between you and this person. Um, this individual, I feel like, is someone that you do love, you do respect, and you have compassion for. This is someone that your heart and mind may be focused on. Doesn't make necessarily have to be romantic, but for some reason I kind of feel like it is. But whoever this individual is, I see that whatever the challenge is, the difficulty, like you guys might have like you guys might even have a conversation that clears the air and it leads to a victory. It leads to good news. So something is shifting for the better. Like this card, Ten of Swords, it clearly says the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better. So, yeah, it's going to be victory with whatever this challenging energy is. And I feel like you can see things very clear. You know what needs to be removed. You know what doesn't serve you nor the situation. I feel like this person, if this is an individual, is ready to express himself, to speak their truth with confidence and honesty. This person could be coming forward with, with their mind and their heart in alignment with each other. This isn't about another person, but for some reason I feel like it is. If it is not, if it's not, for whatever reason, if it's a chance that it is not about another individual and yourself, I feel like this is you being able to see something ahead of time, clearly being able to see it, and being in a place where you trust yourself, where you speak your truth with confidence, where your heart and your mind is in alignment, because the heart can represent the feminine energy with the Queen of Swords, and the mind, the masculine energy with the King of Swords. So something with balance. But either way it goes, I really strongly feel like this is an energy between you and another person. But anyway, just know that whatever it is, you're going to receive victory in this situation, because it wasn't easy. There was some conflicts. There was some difficulty, and Spirit is saying that it's the end of that difficult energy. And I feel like you see it. You know it. These horses. So look, I already showed you the crystal ball with the horse in it that the Queen of Swords is able to see. The King of Swords riding in on his horse, and these horses in the back look very similar to the Ten of Swords horses, and the man in the Six of Fire, Six of Wands, is riding a horse. So it's movement. Horses to me can represent freedom. They can represent movement coming in. So like, yeah, you can foresee something ahead of time. It's something that you have insight into. So Spirit is promising and letting you know that there's going to be victory. There is going to be some type of balance and harmony. Could be in the areas of communication or in the mind. That's what I'm getting. So, much love as always. That was very short, but only 3 people made it to the submissions. So, yeah, I will be back probably later on this evening to do our love vibes for, this time. So, I will see you guys back shortly. Much love as always. I appreciate you guys. Until the next reading.